A father's teachings, a mother's love, a belly full of nourishing food, a warm bed to crawl into. 500,000 children living in the streets of Tanzania find themselves without these human needs. Some lose their parents to illness, some run away due to domestic violence. Others are lured in by the many false promises and temptations of the streets. During the night, without any barrier between the children and the ever-watchful streets, they are vulnerable. The streets will relentlessly test these children and put demands on them that will taint their innocent hearts, painting a warped view of reality in ways that could lead to an abyss filled with the darkest human experiences imaginable. Too often, when a child seeks comfort from an adult in the streets, sexual and physical abuse, grooming, and drug use follow suit. Eventually, children often adopt the same immoral views and behavior as the group they find themselves around, becoming perpetrators of the very same abuse they themselves experienced. Other children, who manage to dodge this vicious abusive cycle, often find themselves laboring long hours in the scorching sun. They can be found in mines and quarries, working up to 10 hours a day, breaking up stones with hammers and selling them to local traders for as little as 10 cents a day. Others can be found in landfill sites, scavenging for anything of value they can get their hands on, to sell and get by. The International Labour Organization estimates that 22,000 children die in child labor each year. 31 million out of the 71 million African child laborers work at high-risk jobs. Many orphanages and centers for street children in Tanzania have failed due to poor management and violence towards children by the staff, leading children to run back to the streets. In the pursuit of finding a solution to this crisis, Angel's Gate Center for Street-Involved Children was created, thanks to a wonderful family from London who decided to donate after watching one of our videos about these boys.
This is how desperate these children are. That to be sexually abused becomes a normal everyday job.
And since then, many other generous humans connected to our cause and decided to share with these boys. Angel's Gate's goal is to use love, education, and rehabilitation to heal deep-seated trauma and give these boys the best chance of finding happiness and success in life. We have dedicated men who we refer to as big brothers, as role models and caregivers for these boys who have often lacked a male role model in their lives. The relatability and empathy these men bring allow the boys to open up much easier to express their trauma through open dialogue and even art, allowing the healing process to start in a safe environment. Angel's Gate is now home to 50 street-involved children who are provided with ongoing counseling, home and or in-school education, medical care, and 24-hour access to our on-site big brothers and caregivers. The Angel's Gate outreach team scout the streets in search of boys to help. We then explain our unique setup and how our center will benefit these children. If the child agrees to come live with us, the onboarding process begins and the child moves in shortly after. Due to missing school and education, many of these boys get to learn how to read and write privately for the first time with our on-site teachers, and when they are ready, they are sent to school, often for the first time in their lives.
Amaya ke kwe salsirus, amaya mona ekendo beach. Amaya ke kwe salsirus, amaya mona ekendo beach. Mona wokwe, alecha kwe kwe, kambale.
Unlike the more institutionalized approach, Angel's Gate makes itself highly desirable to children by prioritizing fun activities every child loves, such as art, sports, and music production in particular, has become a huge part of Angel's Gate's success. Our big brothers also instill important life skills and discipline through daily tasks around the home, such as gardening, washing, and cooking. All of these boys arrived with no money. Angel's Gate therefore focuses on vocational training in various professions for the older boys who are getting ready for their professional lives. And this has led to many success stories. Many of our boys have become entrepreneurs, mechanics, welders, carpenters, tour guides, and much more.
Sleep around the corner in the street was so sad, but you bring a shelter today. We've been used to cry, but now it's mine. Cause you bring me back in life and again. Lucy, my hope was fine, there was no light. Now you lighting my life and again. We've been used to cry, but now it's mine. Cause you bring me back in life and again. Lucy, my hope was fine, there was no light. Now you lighting my life and again. And now we say thank you.
The twinkle in their eyes as they dance and laugh sends a loud message to the world that brotherhoods like this has the capacity to transform tremendous suffering, abuse, and neglect into a faint memory of a past life, a dark past that no longer has the power to keep them away from pursuing their newfound dreams of an abundant and happy life. And if you feel called to partner with us, visit www.sharetanzania.co.uk/angels-gate-center to learn how you can impact the life of a child in need today. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.